Which is better, my chocolate bar or the one that costs 100 times more?
Definitely yours.
Oh, really?
Is second.
It tastes shit.
You thought that the whole Feastable thing was bad? Wait until you hear what Jimmy's cooked up this time. It's a disaster. So what exactly is going on? MrBeast just announced a new product, a Lunchable competitor.
We came together to create a Lunchables competitor featuring the fastest growing hydration beverage ever and the fastest growing candy ever. And so we did that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce you to Launchly.
Oh my gosh.
Now, if you've ever packed Lunchables for school or had one as a kid, you might think this sounds like a decent idea, right? Wrong. This product isn't just unhealthy, it's dangerous. I'm not over-exaggerating, believe me. I mean, you can clearly see that this new snack box is packed with processed meats, cheese, and crackers. But that's not even the worst part.
Their nutritional value is just not good. They're often too high in sodium, saturated fat, and added sugars, and don't use healthy whole food ingredients. And because they fall into the category of ultra-processed foods, they aren't healthy to consume often, period.
Consumer Report's latest tests found store-bought Lunchables and similar lunch kits contain relatively high amounts of lead, cadmium, and sodium, and all. But one of the kits tested positive for the plastic chemical phthalate, linked to reproductive problems, diabetes, and certain cancers. At the moment of making this video, there are over 20,000 people that had signed a petition to take Lunchables out of the school lunch program. We're talking troublesome levels of sodium, artificial ingredients, and even LEAD. That's right, lead. The stuff that should absolutely not be in anything, let alone snacks marketed to kids. But if you think that's bad, wait until you hear what else they're putting inside these boxes. And this is where things get really sketchy. Along with unhealthy food, MrBeast has teamed up with KSI and Logan Paul to throw Prime energy drinks into the mix.
We have a drink.
Here, you want to hold it so it's easier to visualize?
Here it is. Better for you hydration beverage.
Now, if you've heard of Prime, you already know that there is an age limit on these drinks for a reason. Prime Hydration isn't meant for anyone under 15 years old, and Prime Energy has an age limit of 18 years old. So tell me why they're marketing this snack box, clearly aimed at kids, while slipping in these energy drinks that kids shouldn't even be touching.
But experts say those kids should be careful, especially when it comes to the energy version of Prime. Prime Energy has 200 milligrams in a 12-ounce bottle. High concentrations of caffeine all at once can cause an irregular heartbeat. This is especially dangerous in kids with an undiagnosed heart condition.
We're talking about Prime Energy. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce can, which is about 6 times the amount of caffeine in a comparable can of Coca-Cola. That moment could send kids bouncing off the walls, or even worse. And here's the kicker. Prime isn't even the biggest problem. Stay tuned because this gets even more dangerous. But hold on, before we dive deeper into the Prime disaster, let's quickly take a trip down memory lane. Remember when MrBeast launched Feastables? He marketed those chocolate bars as better for you, alternatives to regular candy. It sounded great at first, just 5 simple ingredients, right?
That's also saying, like, you know, it's better than eating shit off the floor. Like, basically anything's better than Hershey's bar.
Yeah,
God, I'm
savage.
so fucking glad we're not in alcohol and I can just dumpster on Hershey's.
Bro.
But fast forward to 2024, and Feastables are now packed with even more sugar and calories than Hershey's bars. That's right, the very candy MrBeast criticized as being too unhealthy. But betrayal doesn't stop there. Fans are starting to see a pattern, and they're not happy with it. I mean, what exactly happens when you build trust with your audience, only to break it by selling them junk food disguised as healthy? Well, let's just say that the blackish is already snowballing, and it's coming from some very familiar faces. And that's where things get even more intense. You know, it's bad when big names in the YouTube community start speaking out. First of all, Dan TDM, one of the biggest and most respected YouTubers, especially in the gaming world, dropped a bombshell tweet saying what exactly happened to these YouTubers. I mean, I can't really say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who doesn't really know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. And let me tell you, That tweet blew up tremendously. We're talking nearly 16 million views and over 300,000 likes, absolutely ratioing MrBeast's original announcement post. Basically, Dan called out MrBeast for selling out, and a lot of people agree. And when someone as beloved as Dan TDM starts roasting you, you know that the tide is turning. And if you thought Dan's tweet was bad, just wait. There's a whole lineup of YouTubers lining up to take shots at MrBeast. Next up, we've got Squiddy, another big name in the Minecraft world, who weighed in with a powerful message, saying why not teach kids healthy eating habits? I mean, they're comparing their product to Lunchables, which in itself is highly processed crap. I mean, none of them are passionate about health towards fans, only their wallets, and that's it. So disappointed. A drink with basically zero nutrients other than electrolytes a kid shouldn't need if they have a balanced diet, a chocolate bar, which I don't need to explain, and a tiny morsel of actual food that's got nothing in it. They always promote it like it's healthy too. LOL. Cook them frauds. One tweet from the die-hard supporter really caught my eye, saying I usually defend MrBeast, as he usually uses his money for the greater job. However, it reaches a point. I mean, guys, that is ouch. When even your most loyal fans are calling you out, you know that there is something that is seriously wrong. And trust me, the replies to that tweet are brutal. People are asking if MrBeast even cares about his fans anymore, or if it's just about the money now. And the plot thickens, because as bad as it is for MrBeast right now, things are about to get even messier. Guess who's involved in this disaster? Yup, yes it is Logan Paul. And you already know that when Logan Paul is involved, things are going to get worse. Of course, Logan Paul is right in the middle of this. I mean, are we even surprised at this point? Logan's brand is basically controversial at this point. This is the guy who's been scamming kids with NFTs, promoting sketchy products, and somehow turning it all into business ventures. But now he's teamed up with MrBeast and KSI to push this energy drink and snack box combo aimed at children. And here's the thing. Logan used to be in the hot seat, and when it comes to KSI, this could seriously damage his reputation.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
So why is KSI even part of this? Is it just only about the money, or is there more to it? Don't worry, we're going to break down how this partnership could backfire on all of them, and it might even be worse for MrBeast than anyone else. First of all, let's talk about KSI for a minute. This guy has built a reputation over the years, and after the success of his boxing matches in Prime, he's earned a lot of trust. But now he's partnering with Logan Paul and MrBeast in a way that feels off. People are asking, why? Why KSI? Why would you risk your image to sell energy drinks and unhealthy snacks to kids? And honestly, it is a fair question. It feels like KSI is caught up in a business deal that could end up doing more harm than good. This could backfire big time for KSI. But the bigger issue here is MrBeast. Is this the beginning of the end for YouTube's nice guy? Let's talk about how this scandal could change everything for him. So what exactly happened to MrBeast? Just to remind you, this is the guy who started out by giving away money, cards, and houses. He was literally the one that we all looked up to. The YouTuber who was doing something different, something good. But now, it feels like he's gone full corporate. First, it was MrBeast Burgers, then Feastables, and now this. The guy who used to care about making the world a better place seems more focused on selling products, and not even good ones. The thing is, when you've built your brand on trust and kindness, this kind of shit does not go unnoticed. But here is the big question, can MrBeast come back from this? Or is this the scandal that finally takes him down? Let's dig into what happens next, because this could change everything for him. So where does MrBeast go from here? Will he apologize and pull the product? Will he double down and try to defend it? Or will he just hope the backlash dies down? Honestly, with a fan base as massive as his, it's possible he could write this out. But the cracks in his reputation are starting to show. And if he does not do something soon, this could be the beginning of a serious downfall. One thing's for sure, he can't just keep pushing this snack box and expect everyone to forget about it. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for MrBeast? Or can he save his reputation before it's too late? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section by typing 1 for yes and 0 for no. This drama is far from over. This is definitely one of the biggest challenges MrBeast has faced in his career. He's gone from being YouTube's ultimate good guy to being accused of exploiting his audience for profit. Will he bounce back from this? Or is this the scandal that finally brings him down? Let me know your thoughts below. And if you want to stay updated on the latest YouTube drama, make sure to subscribe, as there are always more tea brewing, and you do not want to miss it. And trust me, this isn't the last time we will be talking about MrBeast. There is more to the story, so hit that bell and subscribe for the latest updates. Peace.